this again to perform in front of your Filipino fans after such a long time?
Feels so good. I mean, it's been like 12 years, right? So
Yeah.
I think when, we hadn't played a show in 6 years until like a couple weeks ago. And we stayed best friends through it. Like, we see each other every week and live in the same town, and, our wives are friends. But it's like, you forget.
Yeah.
I know that like I have amnesia with this, like I'm very focused on whatever I'm doing, and we've all kind of like gone into different pieces of the music industry, and to come back and to have it. The reception, I knew like, based on like what we experienced with Filipino fans in like 2009 or 10 when we came back last, I knew it was going to be good, but it's incredible. It's such a warm reception. People are so grateful to have us here and to feel the energy of the boots on the ground. Everybody, the hospitality is always really great, and I think there's like a little bit of shell shock. There's definitely one moment every night on stage where I look out and I'm like, I can't tell if I'm like having a dream and I'm back in 2007 or if like it's actually happening now. Like I look around and my best friends are on stage with us, and there's like, it's really crazy. Like it's, and it's funny because you do a lot of interviews back in the day where you're like, oh, we're just so grateful, it's so cool. But when you start and you're a kid, right? You play these tiny shows, and all of a sudden there's more people, and then there's a few more, and then there's a few more, and and it's so gradual that you don't really realize what's happening, and all of a sudden you're playing arenas, and you're like, it's kind of like you've always been playing arenas. Then you take a long time off, and you come back and you see it again, and you're like, oh, no way. Like, I can't believe this is the reality. Especially we're across the world in a place that, we had never been until we played our first show here. And it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing makes us really want to come back, and we love the Filipino fans and the culture here. So it's great.
Here in the Philippines, what was the first thing you actually did? Like, did you explore with food already, or you were able to go?
Yeah, we took a bunch of pictures with the police.
Was that?
That was when we landed in the Philippines. We took a bunch of.
The first thing I did was I commented on the Christmas decorations already being up. And
I put shorts on and flip flops.
Yeah, I put the flip
so
flops
hot.
on. It was cold in Australia, and it's really hot here.
It's warm, that's for sure.
Yeah, the food, we've been rocking the Korean barbecue, super good, and some of the local cuisine, and we just jumped right into it. It's good, super fun.
So how was your experience during the first day of performing last night?
It was a wild show, and it was a wild crowd. It just felt like, wow, we're actually back. We were in Australia for a little bit, and that was awesome. And then coming here, it's like just such a different animal. The fans and just how awesome everyone is, and everyone sings every word. Everyone in the crowd has a sign or a message on their phone, or they want to pick. It's like so interactive, and it was really cool to, not that we forgot, but really to be reintroduced to that all in one moment. Playing these songs was very cool.
So when you're on stage, we have these in-ear monitors, right? So there's these like speakers that go in your ears, right? So like instead of, like when you see a live show, usually there's like those monitors on the floor. Basically it's the PA that's facing the crowd, but it's kind of coming at you. So my mic is obviously really, really loud in those in-ear monitors, right? It's super loud. And I was having a hard time hearing my vocal straight into here over the crowd, which was singing into, my mic was picking it up loud enough that I was like, I couldn't really tell if I was on pitch. Like they're so loud that my mic is just picking them all up as loud as me. So it was crazy. Yeah, it was a different thing. And I wasn't, because we did sound check, and then all of a sudden like, I can't hear myself.
And it was in
They're bringing it every time.
It was so loud.
Album cuts, deep cuts. It's cool.
All right.